Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial, so I'm back with one today. This is my natural, neutral glam makeup tutorial. I said natural because of course a lot of products go into a natural makeup look. It is a full coverage look, but it's still a natural look. It's not like too cakey. It's just a lot of neutral, brown shades, warm shades, a lot of colors that I love and that I literally wear all the time. This is my go-to makeup look anywhere that I go. If I'm going out, if I'm going to like dinner with my friends, if I'm hanging out with family, whatever, if I'm like putting on a lot of makeup and dressing up, this is what I'm going to wear. So I'm literally going to show you all the products that I use, literally every single time. This is the exact products that I use and how I use them and how I build coverage and all those amazing things that go into creating this look. So in this video as well, on my Instagram, I talked about these brushes right here from Vanity Planet. This is their Blend Party Brush Collection. It's an oval makeup brush set. So I'm going to open this. It says Embrace Your Beauty right here, which is super cute. And this is what the brush set looks like. They are 100% vegan, cruelty-free. They're compact and synthetic brushes, and I really like them because they really force you to blend. And so there's like no cutting corners, you know, you can't really rush into your makeup. You have to sit there and like take your time and blend it out, and I feel like that makes a perfect makeup application. So I feel like it's also perfect for beginners as well because it really teaches you how to blend and how to really, you know, make your products and your makeup look like a full look, blended and perfectly, as opposed to just using a brush. Sometimes you don't really know if you're using like a flat brush, like a blush brush, a foundation brush, or whatever. These brushes, they come with instructions and it shows which ones are used for what, and it's white so it's kind of hard to see with these lights, but it says like for foundation and powder, bronzer, blush, and there's so many numbers that you can use. You can use literally all these brushes for so many different things and so many different reasons. So it's really helpful to use this little guide right here and this brush set. So I'm gonna show you exactly which ones I'm using as we go through the video as well. So this has changed my makeup routine because like I said, it really forces you to blend and like take your time. And makeup has always been therapeutic for me, so it allows me to take a little bit more time and do my makeup look and make sure that it is perfect how I like it and how specific I am. I like a really precise, clean look, so this really helps me to get that look as opposed to some brushes that can be messy sometimes. I didn't notice fallout with these brushes. I didn't notice like any like shedding. They're just really nice, compact, synthetic. And so of course I would not leave you guys without a discount code. So I'm going to put that somewhere on the screen, about probably in this area right here, a discount code and my special link to check out these brushes as well. So you can go ahead and use those to save some money and go directly to the brushes. I'm going to leave it in the description bar down below as well for you guys too. So I really do love the way that these brushes applied my makeup. I love the finish of them. So just from my personal opinion, I think that you guys should check them out. And of course, like I said, everything will be in the description bar down below if you didn't see the code that I posted a little earlier. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup tutorial. Alright, so we're going to start with this Manuel Beauty foundation. It's one of my favorites and one of these brushes for foundation. And I'm just going to start smoothing the foundation onto my skin and then buff it out with the brush. And this brush, as I mentioned previously, they really help to blend out your makeup. It really made a flawless makeup application, so I really did enjoy applying this. So I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit and show you guys how I apply this foundation on my entire face and neck. And to keep most of the focus on the face, I'm going to do my eyebrows in 3, 2, 1, ta-da! They are done. So next we're going to move on to this Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette, which is my go-to. I'm going to use that middle shade and one of these small circular brushes. And we're going to use this as kind of the base. So I always apply this color before I apply any other colors on my eye just because it's pretty much a skin color. It's like a neutral tone and it makes everything look nice and blended when you put things on top of it. So next I'm going to use those 3 shades right there just to add some depth, and I'm going to blend those out in the upper crease area, and this is what I literally use every single time I do my eyeshadow. Next I'm going to use these INV 3D Collection lashes by Kiss, and I'm going to pop those on, and I'm going to start with the color corrector for under my eyes. I just wanted to show you guys, it's a roll up one, but I'm going to roll it on my eyes like this, and it's in the orange shade, and it just helps to make your under eyes look nice and hydrated and awake. And I'm going to use another smaller brush just to blend it out. Next I'm going to use this Lancome Teint Idole. It's a concealer, but I'm going to show you guys how I build my coverage with concealer. This may seem like it's extra, but I promise it's not, because I'm not using that much product. But I'm going to use the Lancome Teint Idole, then put a Tarte Shape Tape that's a little bit lighter on top of it, and then blend those together. And that's how you get a flawless makeup application, especially if you have different color undertones. I have pretty much neutral, but sometimes they're pinkish and goldish. The Lancome concealer is a warm undertone. The Tarte one is kind of like a cool one, so balancing them out together makes for literally a perfect application on my face. So I'm just going to blend that out. And also I use a bigger foundation brush because you want to make sure that it's super blended. So I'm just showing you guys how that looks afterwards. It takes a lot of blending, but these brushes are perfect to use for it. For my contour, I'm using the Tarte palette and this Anastasia contour kit, and I'm using peach and a yellow shade, which is super important, especially for darker skin tones, to mix both of them, because if you do too much yellow, then it's too bright. If it's too peach, then it's too skin tone and you can't really see the highlight. But if you mix them both together, it makes for literally a perfect, flawless makeup application. I do that every single time I do my makeup. Next, we're going to go back to the under eyes. I'm taking that same brush that I used on my upper crease area. I'm going to use it on my lower lash line just to blend those same 3 colors out that gave depth to the upper crease area, and use them on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to use this waterproof mascara. This is Urban Decay Perversion. This is my favorite mascara in regular and in waterproof, and it's really good to use a waterproof on your lower lashes as well. So next I'm just going to take this IT Cosmetics setting powder, and I'm going to use a bigger brush and just pat that all over my face gently in the areas where we did concealer. And next we're going to start with the contour. I'm going to take this Becca Perfect Skin powder, and I'm going to use this it kind of looks like a toothbrush, but it's just like a flat brush that really gets into those contour lines. My contour is so precise with these brushes, I swear. So I'm just going to start off with a simple line on both sides. Next, I'm going to use that same brush and go under my lower lip, because when you contour right there, it kind of makes it look a little poutier, a little bigger, just really flirty and nice. And next, I'm going to take a smaller brush of the same family of the one that I just used, and use that for my upper Cupid's bow area. To blend that out, I'm taking a circular brush and I'm just pushing that line upwards. That's literally all I'm doing. There's nothing added to this brush. I'm just pushing the product that's already there upwards. So you're going to blend, 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 blend until it's super smooth like this. You don't want your contour lines to be too harsh. You want them to just be nice and smooth, just like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing on my forehead area. Just move in circular motions until I cover kind of like in my hairline area. And then after that, I'm going to take a bigger brush with no product on it and just blend it out, because you don't want those harsh lines around your forehead area. So here's there's the bigger brush right there that I'm showing you, because we don't want the harsh lines. We want it to look nice, blended, and natural. I also took that same brush that I used to contour and just used it on my jawline just to contour around those areas as well. And next we went back to that flatter brush and I went in with the nose contour. I do have a video on my channel for my nose contour, and I still pretty much use the exact same routine, but I'm just going to show you guys how I use it with these brushes, because oh my goodness, it is just so precise. I really love how these brushes contour. So next I took that smaller brush, again, that's of the same family, the same style, and just went aside the sides of my nose with a yellow powder just to really clean it up and make sure that my nose contour looks nice and precise. And we're going to move on to yet another bronzer. I know it looks like I'm just packing stuff on, but I guarantee you I'm not using that much product, but you want to slowly build your coverage for like a perfect, flawless, natural look. So I'm going to use this Anastasia bronzer just on top of what we just did with the contour. And this just makes it look so much more put together than this side, which looks a little bit more flat if you just use one contour. So we're just using a nice bronzer to warm up the face and to really make it look like a glow from within, like you've been in the sun, just like it's a natural glowy look. I always use 2 bronzers because it just makes the look so much better in my opinion. So then I'm using the bigger foundation brush just to blend everything out as I did with the first contour color. So next I'm going to use this Becca Chocolate Geode highlighter, and I'm very sorry, it was blurry. I used a little circular brush, and I'm going to just fast forward through this so that y'all don't have to sit through blurry film. My camera kept going in and out of focus. It was very annoying. And I'm using a bigger brush to go on my cheek areas for the highlight in those spots. Next, for the finish, I'm going to use this Kat Von D Lock-It Powder Foundation in this big foundation brush right here. And I'm just going to dust this all over my face. And this may seem like a pointless step, but this really like kind of locks the makeup in. This is what makes my makeup look super natural and glowy, because it looks like everything that you've just done kind of like glows from within, because the powder sets it all in. It kind of all blends in together. It makes any harsh lines or any harsh areas where you might not have blended as well just blend together. And this is like my #1 trick, just to buff in everything with powder afterwards. I'm not using a lot of powder, of course we don't want to mess up what we've done, but this step really makes the makeup lock in and make it look really perfect. And we're going to finish off with this Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and we're going to let that sit for a little bit and then move on to lips. So I'm using a NYX lip liner. For my lips, I always use a dark brown lip liner. And then for my gloss, we're going to go in with this Fenty Beauty. It's the Gloss Bomb, the original one that she first came out with. This is literally like my signature lip look. And that is it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. You can give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Everything will be in the description bar down below, including the information for these brushes and all the products used. And as always, I hope you guys feel beautiful inside and out today, because you are. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.